is an emergency. I begging urgently. This is a serious case.
So yeah, I'm putting some floor water on my hands so we can begin. So yeah, we're gonna do a Who Am I Orisha at the moment reading. So again, I'm a direct energy reader. I don't need to know your birthday or your zodiac sign. I ask that you be open with the spirit, ask questions. The way this works, I'm gonna deal 13 cards. The first 13 cards are going to go towards your Orisha who's controlling your head right now. Why you think the way you think, perceive things the way you perceive them. Then I deal 10 cards. Whichever Orisha pop up in those 10 cards, that's the Orisha that's over your actions. Why you react the way you act. Why you feel like moving the way you move. Then I deal 7 cards. And whatever Orisha pop up in those 7 cards, that's the Orisha that's over your destiny. That's the one that you typically should pay close attention to because all the others can change. Got it?
Yes.
All right. Again, be open with the spirit. Have fun. And with that being said, say your first name. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
I'm sorry?
Do I have permission to cut your cards?
You do.
All right. Let's look out over here. Let's start with the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. For your head, you got Ogun. 1. For
Ogun.
Yep, Ogun. For your actions, you got Oshun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You don't have an Orisha guiding your destiny. That's an issue. Let me ask Spirit. Which one of you guys want to guide our destiny? I'm gonna deal 7 more cards. Whoever want to guide our destiny, come up in there. Give me a message. They guide our destiny. 70 more cards. 7 more, not 70. Jesus Christ. Well, I done numbers. 7 more cards. 1. This makes sense. So you got Abba guiding your destiny, but Abba is saying that you're not certain about your destiny. So I'm just gonna flat out tell you: are you not certain about a breakup or a relationship right now?
I'm trying to get back stationed with my husband, so I did separate, so that's what's troubling me.
Yeah, because Abba in your destiny says that. But good thing for you, she told me I need to read her in the reverse, because if she were read upright, that would have been like, okay, she lead your relationship over. But she said, yeah, read me in the reverse. So she'll have a message for you for your destiny. So we're going to start with the Orisha that's over your head at the moment. Now, this is the card that tell you why you think the way you think and perceive things the way you perceive things, okay? In this house, you got Ogun. If you know anything about Ogun, he's a warrior. He's a fighter. He's that guy that fights your battles. He clears the pathways. He clears all your troubles out your way. He clears the pathways. Ogun is basically telling you when it comes to your head, right now, you're trying to beat a dragon. But why is this dragon surrounding a house? Like, you're trying to fight this big ass dragon. And keep in mind, dragons are people that's talking, yelling, screaming, blowing fire, or just memories, thoughts, okay? You're fighting this dragon over a house, over a literal house.
I've been doing a lot of shadow work and trying to unravel a lot of my childhood memories. So that's probably what.
So this is a house and home issue then. You're trying to get back, you're trying to unravel everything from your childhood home?
Yes, as well as build my own with my husband, because we trying to get our own house.
Yeah, because you got a lot to work on before you and this man get this house together. You know you're going to have to work on a lot of stuff, right?
Yes.
So, Ogun, do you have another message for her? He say treat it like an exercise, and you should be familiar with that. Treat it like an exercise, as if go at every aspect that you uncover as an exercise. What he's saying, as a military exercise, matter of fact. So if you're gonna go up there, you're gonna walk 10 paces, turn left, walk 5 paces, and then you're gonna map out the exact thing that you did, and you're gonna repeat it for everything you come up with. This is the exercise, and once you doing the 10-step turn, twist, however y'all military cats do it, from what he's showing me, you'll been engaged how to figure out the target before you get there. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
So he says it's a process, but it's a strategy at the same time. And by you walking towards the process, or walking towards the situation or issue, you follow a process, you will come up with the solution every time. That process is totally yours, okay? He's not showing me the process other than the 10 steps, turn 10 steps, turn left, and then 5 more steps, whatever that means to you. Would you like to ask this card a question?
No.
All right. So now we're gonna go here to your actions. Your second card is basically your actions, how you see, how you deal with things. I should say. Spirit say not how you do things. People say Spirit is saying how you deal with and how you handle things. And in this house right here, you have Oshun. Oshun is saying the only way you know how to deal with things is to stuff how you truly feel and be submissive. It's like, even if you want to tell your husband, I want to talk about X, Y, and Z, she say only thing you do is allow him to dominate the conversation, and you guys end up just like sex or some kind of intimate play, but nothing is resolved because you back down and become submissive and humble to this fella.
Ouch.
Well, you okay? You said ouch. What the hell?
Well, I would agree because I'm more of a listener than a talker most of the time. And that's actually one of the problems I've been unraveling. It's kind of a chain effect because I understand I have a lot of negative patterns that stem from my childhood, so that's why I'm trying to unravel it. So I fully understand why she said that. Okay,
she want to tell you a little bit more. So she's saying, okay, submissiveness is great, but there's a time for it. And she says, not when you're trying to unravel your shit. Because she said that surprisingly you picked a man that quite frankly resembles physically, looking like, body style, or either mannerisms, people from your childhood. Like the uncles, the brothers, the fathers from your childhood. You are direct linked with this man in your head. To the point, if your father, your uncle, your brother made you submissive as a child, you get to this man who is very much a reminder of him, by the way. You're gonna instantly do the same thing, Spirit saying. She says, learn the fucking difference, and this can go away. Am I making any sense to you?
Not quite. There's still a bit of a disconnect.
There's still a bit of a disconnect with that one, okay. So your husband, say, who does he remind you of? Who does he act like? Not like, let's go with that. Let's leave the looks alone. Who does he act like in your family?
Honestly, all of us have a lot of common personality traits, but I would have to say my grandfather.
When you say all of us have a bunch of common personality traits?
All of us act like each other in a weird way. So, but I would say it's most resembling my granddaddy's side of the family.
Are you sure with the question that I asked just now?
You said the attribute. leave the look alone, the attributes.
Okay. Okay, you're a tech head. Gotcha. You're a military strategist. You sever shit. Got it, Spirit. Got it. This is what's the issue. Alright, so the mannerism, we'll start with that. The mannerism, he acts more like your grandfather.
Yes.
This is a man you were supposed to be humble to, respect, humble yourself, correct?
Yes.
Okay, look-wise, who do he look like? Smile, teeth, hair, skin complexion. Who does he favor out of those men in your family as a child? Looking from a child's eyes, who do he look like to you?
He doesn't look like anything in my family. Well, okay, I would say my brother.
Okay, brother. That's 2. All right. Who does he sound like when he talks? Tone of voice, the way he hold his mouth, even his body movements, hand gestures. Who do he remind you of that person?
I'm gonna say my grandfather.
Now, Spirit Oshun, I should say, just told you the reason why you back down is because you relate this person to the men in your family to which you was taught to back down to subconsciously. So you follow what she's trying to say? And then she said, fix it. You really don't?
I'm sorry?
I said, you really don't see what you just explained to me. So I'll reiterate it to you because I want you to get this message. Okay, he reminds you of your grandfather, the way he talk, walk, and move, right?
Yes.
His mannerisms, talk, walk, and move, reminds you of your grandfather. You was taught to respect your grandfather, right?
Yes.
Oshun says your issue with your husband, the reason why you back down, become so submissive and so humble around him, because you are relating the two. You are relating this man to the men in your past. This is you unraveling that house. Do you understand what she's saying?
Yes.
You got it for real now?
Yes.
That's what she's trying to get you to understand. And her message to you was, if you learn the difference, your relationship and communication will be much better with your husband. And this is what you're trying to get to, right?
Yes.
There you go. Would you like to ask her a question?
What would be the best way to go about separating the two in my mind?
Spirit, how can she separate the two in her mind? Trust, okay. How can she separate the two in her mind? Let it go. How can she separate the two in her mind? Go now. Wow. Trust, let it go, and go now. So I'm thinking you need to stop trying to make him out to be a hero and understand that he got real fucking flaws. And I think you need to trust the process. Okay, here we go, that process thing again. Trust the fact that he's a man with flaws and you don't owe him a damn thing. This spirit say you don't owe him a damn thing, because you need to let that trust shit go, like you gotta trust him to be the one and only. All, come on, save all. Let it go, darling. And then she said, go now. This is how you do it. You gotta know that he got flaws. You gotta know it. And you gotta let that shit go that you think he's gonna be the perfect man for you. And then they say, go now. This is you telling yourself, let's do this. I gotta understand my husband. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Alright, he got flaws, sweetie. He can do bad things. We all can. But you're just so reluctant to get this man back and for y'all to be back together that you're overlooking a key thing. This man don't want no robot. This man do not want a robot. He wants somebody who can stand up to him, talk to him, call him out on his shit. If you can't do that, then what is he gonna fight for?
Okay.
And now we're gonna go over here to your third Orisha. This is the Orisha that controls your destiny. Okay? Typically, this is the one that you pay more attention to, because this is the one that's like the things to come. What will be why you're walking the way you're walking. And This Orisha right here is Abba. And if you know anything about Abba, Abba is over relationships. She's over... Huh?
Can you spell her name for me?
OBA or ABBA. It depends on what country you're from. But they're going to give you the same message.
Okay. Relationship.
Yeah, she's over relationship. So she if you look up her story, she was tricked into cutting off her ear. So and Shango and she was one of Shango's first wives, and Shango don't like women with scars. So when she cut off her ear, he assumed that she poisoned him, and then he saw that she had a defect, so he I don't like you no more. She ran away to the graveyard, but she was tricked by Oya, and Oshun had something to do with it. So you see how that go? So this says that she values marriage. She told me to read her in the upside down position. Your destiny is to become, listen to me good, your destiny is to become a stronger person. Stop running away from the real issues in the marriage and hit them head on. Her ear got cut off. That means the parable, she couldn't hear what she needed to hear. She couldn't hear her own subconscious mind talking to her. So she ran and hid in the cemetery. This is you, her telling you, your destiny is not to run anymore from this relationship. Your destiny is to hit those hard-hitting questions and facts head on and see where it go from there. Am I making sense?
Yes.
Would you like to ask her a question?
What do I need to focus on first?
Spirit, what does she need to focus on first? First focus point. What does she need to focus on first? Seeing the other person's point of view. Oh my God. Oh God, I want to reach out and shake your hand. Listen. You need to focus on seeing the other person's point of view. She's saying, not seeing the point of view as it's his story, his pain points. Seeing him for what he truly is. If you know that he's slightly manipulative, and I'm not saying he is, I'm just throwing birds out there. Hopefully you pick them up and grab onto them and understand. Give yourself to see. Yada, yada, yada. Kick. If you could see that he's a slight bit manipulative, don't let that shit slide. Bring it to his attention. Well, I just don't like that, sweetheart. And if we working on this, you need to be honest with me. You follow me? See the other person's point of view. Not saying take his thoughts and his actions into consideration. She's saying call him on his shit. This is something you want. You got to make sure he want it too, or else you fight by yourself, right?
Yes.
I know it. I may sound like I feel in my heart, I feel like I'm being a little hard on you, but the rage is there, sweetie, because this is what you feeling, and you trying to bury it.
Okay.
It's okay, breathe. Am I making any kind of sense? If I'm not, I do apologize, but I'm just telling you exactly what Spirit lining up saying.
How would I go about not burying it? I don't know. I think that's part of the problem.
You say, how will you go about not what?
Well, how do I go about uncovering or acknowledging my feelings immediately? Because I think that's the main problem with the chain of events that's happening in the card.
That you refuse to become emotional about what you need to do, I'm assuming.
Pretty much.
Spirit, give her the insight on how she can become stronger, better, faster, wiser in her emotions. Spirit said first thing you need to do is clear and shield this energy of fear off of you. You're not going to lose him if you talk shit to him. You're not going to lose him if you call him on this shit. You might gain an upper hand. So clear and shield this fear-based energy you got going on around you, okay? First thing. Second.
Okay.
How do she call him on his shit? How does she start the first move? How does she do all this? It says power of joy. When you're talking to him, you're not supposed to be pissed off. Spirit say you're supposed to make it seem like you're happy. You're not coming in as an angry bitch of a woman. You're coming in as, baby, I love you so much, but I gotta call you on this shit with a smile on your face, and you just spitting straight facts, and you like, But nigga, I'm calling you on this shit because I love you too much to let you go, and you mine. I want you forever. So you need to help me understand this shit because you mine. Ain't no other hoe gonna have. I don't care how you put it. Come at him with a positive attitude, but still call him on his shit. Call him on the stuff that you want to call him on. You know, a bitch could say, I'm gonna fuck you up with a smile. And you know what? They could probably be telling the truth or they could be lying. But shit, they said it. Third, how does she get in these emotions? And then it says you need to balance career and home life. You really need to learn how to balance that military career of yours. You need to either get out of the military or you need to move close to him. You follow me? Take a job and take a job at the house where you're at. It is what it is. It's written all over here. You can't have too much of a fighting tool if you in Kosovo and his ass in the States.
Okay.
Am I making sense to you?
Yes.
All right. Well, that was your reading. How you feel?
That's a lot.
It is. It's very quick and a lot. But these are the Orisha that's guiding you at the moment, and if I were you, I would listen to them.
Okay. I have another question, but I don't know how to word it.
Okay, I can give you one more question. Go ahead.
I'm relatively new, and I got the Orisha reading to figure out who was trying to speak to me. How would I go about starting my spiritual journey with the Orisha?
So you says I want to make sure I get this straight. You're fairly new to spirituality.
Yes.
And you got the Orisha reading to learn out how to work with one of them?
No, to figure out if that's even what's happening.
I'm still confused. You got to listen, Mama. You have to be definite in your question. So I'm going to give you 10 seconds. Play this question over in your head. You want me to ask these cards. Like I know you knew, but you're not new to answering questions about what you desire, not your spirituality. Take that off the table. I need you to ask the spirit a question about what you want out of these Orishas. You follow me now? And it's okay, take your time. You got 10 seconds to formulate something. I don't want you just going out there buying up potions and shit and saying, okay, this one is that one. Take your time. Go. Just think about it. What do you want from these Orishas? What's the question you really want to ask them?
I guess the question would be, how would I work with them?
There you go. Spirit, first question. Which one of y'all would like to work with her? Which one of y'all would like to work with her? Ogun would like to work with you. That's your first thing. So say Ogun, hey Ogun, how you doing?
Hi.
No, don't just say hi. Say his name. Call him. Now you got to do what I say. Now I'm working with you. I'm working with you. You got to work with me.
Okay. Hi, Ogun.
Hi, Ogun. How you doing?
How you doing?
There you go. Now, the way you're going to work with Ogun. Ogun, how would you like her to work with you, get to know you, etc.? Look at him as a teacher. Look at him as a teacher, he says. How would you like for her to work with you? Health and healing. Look at him as a teacher. Look at him trying to he's saying how to heal your head. I don't know why he keeps saying I'll read to you. How to heal your head. And then he says twin flame reflection. I'm going to need you to look at him he said he wants you to look at him as a spiritual teacher. Educate yourself for everything you need to know about Ogun. He's going to heal your head, but he's going to show you that when you look in the mirror after you begin working with him, that you are stronger, better, faster. You're in the military, for God's sake. He's a warrior. Get your warrior mode back up, he says.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
All right. Well, that completes your reading. We went over a little bit, but it's okay. So.
Okay, that's good news.
No problem. I want you to have a good evening, and you know what these Orisha said you had to do, okay?
Okay.
All right. You have a good one.
You too.
All right, everybody. That was kind of tough for me, but it worked out. I think she's gonna get what she needs out of this thing, and that's a great thing. She just confused, and she just starting the spirituality, and she got a hard hitting topic, and it's gonna work for her. Trust me. All right, everybody. On the Baron, telling you guys to trust you in universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Help me go big, y'all. I've been getting people been calling me saying, "Hey, man, you should be bigger than what you is," and you know what I get? People say you should be bigger than what you is. Then I say, well, share the video. Well, I'm only on one social media platform. So everybody, share these videos for me. Help me get bigger than what I am. Thank you all. Y'all have, and trust you in universe. Because at the end of the day, y'all you got. Take care. God bless. Much love.